Racegun!
Nice.
Hell yeah. Welcome to Racegun Nationals. And as you saw the title of this video, we're going gamer mode on it. And you might ask, how do you gamer mode at Nationals, Hunter? I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna sign up for the division with the least amount of people, and that's exactly what we did here this weekend. 2025 Racegun Nationals. I'm shooting limited 10. Somewhat of a forgotten division, but this year they had a rule change to allow optics, which means I want to play around. So what am I shooting? I'm shooting an M&P 10 in 10mm. Limited 10 is a division that only allows you to have 10 rounds in your mag, so it only seemed right to do 10mm for the gun. And it feels pretty cool, and it's a little bit silly. And we're operating solely off of aura and vibes here because we're just a bunch of gamers gaming it out. And so we're going gamer mode here at Nationals. And behind me is the Belt Bounty pace car. For the lucky contestants that have the balls to shoot from concealed here at Racegun Nationals, they are entered into a side match that I'm hosting through Belt to give away this car. It's a 1984 Corvette. Brand new R888 Toyo tires on this thing. It is an absolute race car 40 years ago. But this is Racegun Nationals, so I wanted to give away a race car. We also got some awesome brands like Smith & Wesson putting 5 guns on the Belt Bounty table, Walther with some guns, RD suppressors, a whole bunch of other companies that I don't want to list because Ben 2K19 is going to call me a shill. And we're not about that here because I'm just here for the people and we're giving back. This year between Belt and the supporting brands, we've given away over $100,000 to shooters just in 2025 alone, which is pretty cool. For this match, we are shooting pre-match. So I'm shooting with staff in a 2-day format rather than a 3-day format over the weekend. Why are we doing this? One, absolute vibes. We got an excellent squad. I got my boys from Dallas. I got some dudes from California. I got some dudes from Alaska. Got a couple dudes from Arizona. We're just having fun. We're having a good time. And then for the main match, we are going to have another video just covering the Belt Bounty to see some of the top shooters slug it out to win this car. 3 of the top shooters for the Belt Bounty are the following: Brantley Merriam, who rolls with Lucas Botkins with his new company, Jacob Hetherington from AMU, and then Nathan Barnes. You saw him at the IPSC Nationals video, and he's competing for the Belt Bounty. These guys, all 3 of them, top 10 finishers at Factory Gun Nationals, and I can't wait to see them draw from their crotch, try to win this Corvette. It's gonna be pretty nice. So we're gonna start breaking it down. You're gonna see stage, description, and then we got my boy Zach from Dallas, who's also in the Belt Bounty, shooting Belt. He's on the squad, so you're gonna see his stages as well. We enjoy Belt enjoyers here. And so we're here to bring you some fun. We're here to bring you some action, and I'm gonna be going home with a national title.
Are you ready? Stand by. If you're finished, unload your chair. Range is clear. 1672.
16.
It's okay.
Looking good?
All right.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
You bet.
Dude, we got 2 days together. Stage 1, crisp morning start here in Southern Utah. Our very first stage at Nationals with limited 10. Pretty good. We did get 2 deltas on the stage to start off. Right now, it is the leading hit factor on our squad. And that feels pretty good. Time was, I raw times the people who shot so far. We got 2 deltas. One was on open target moving in, dragged the gun a little bit. I was late on my trigger press and it was just on the outside of the Delta Charlie perf. Then on the swinger, we sent it. Boy, did we send it. I had no idea if I got the hit or not. And because this 10 mil is so slow, I have to like really anticipate where the target's gonna be by the time the bullet gets to the target, because even some of the squad mates are saying that they can say that they saw the bullet flying down range, which is pretty cool because it's only 740 feet per second. At least that's what we chronoed at home. It'll probably be around there. But we're gonna do our thing. We're feeling good. It's Nationals. The target seems so big. My bullets are so big, and we're gonna punch a bunch of holes in them, and we're gonna keep on going.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Hey, this guy worked for. Hey. All right, guys, second stage in. It was a nice field course, a lot of running, and guess what? A lot of reloads. That's going to be a common theme, stage to stage. First position felt really good, hit the steel first shot, backed up on the 3 targets. I was a little awkward on my reload and I got to position, but my grip wasn't fully set. So on my strong hand, I had about like a finger gap between my hand and the beaver tail. And when I took that first shot, I'm sure it doesn't look like this on camera, but what it felt like was this. And I was like, wow, there's a lot of recoil with 10 mil. So I had to slow down my shooting a little bit because I didn't have my grip. So I had to really focus on my sights, really focus on my trigger press. And then we had a no-shoot target on that. It was the final target of that array. And I was really, really focused on just getting a nice, straight back, easy squeeze on that trigger press, not to drop my shots down. Landed 2 alphas on it. And then we slammed a reload, ran up the alley, shot a bunch of targets, another reload, and got it through. We got 3 Charlies on that one, 20-second raw time, pretty good. My boy Garza, who's a Grandmaster, he's also a cop. Cop, Grandmaster normally don't vibe together, but they do. He got like 18 and Garza, what was your raw time?
18.
18 what?
I don't know, 18 something.
18 something. How many Charlies? What was your hit factor?
8-1.
Fuck. You got 8-1. I got a 7-5. All right. I have a person that I have to get within striking distance of, which is good. I like to pace myself, especially with these guys that have all these bullets in their mags. Like, you know, is that even constitutional? Just kidding. Cut that.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Are you ready? Stand by.
So I just shot stage 3 and 4 for myself at Nationals. We had a weak hand stage, we had a strong hand stage. Weak hand stage, I didn't see my dot. I think I aimed at like 2 targets, hoped for the best. We got all the hits. It was 3 Charlies, which is not great for a small course. But we did it pretty fast, got a little drive-by action on one of the targets. Good hit factor for the squad so far. Strong hand, I was a little bit slower than a couple of limited optics guys, which I think is also going to be a common theme on this match. But excuse me, we had a full house, all alphas. I had 1 makeup on the tux, but we locked it in, got it done, and next stage, I'm the first shooter. It's a big old field course, so we'll see you then.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Are you ready? Stand by. You are finished. Unload to show clear. If clear, hammer down. Race clear time 2078.
Stage 5 for the match. Sun's out, guns out. You know what I'm talking about? Just kidding. My gun was out, but it wasn't shooting as well as I wanted to on this stage. First 3 targets absolutely crushed. Then I had to reload to 2 partials. On the second partial, I did not have a good sight picture on my follow-up, and I saw a wood splatter, and I was thinking about that as I transitioned over to the next array. 3 open targets, crushed those, 2 Alpha, 2 Alpha, Alpha Charlie. And then I swung the gun all the way back to shoot the partial again. And then slide lock reload to the end. And then I was thinking about all this happening, right? Because all of this is going on. Like sometimes on the stages, your brain can get fogged when things don't go to plan. And that is a skill that you can practice and that you need to master so you don't have a full train wreck disaster, which luckily we still salvaged this stage. It's just a little slower than I want because I was thinking about all that. I almost forgot to reload going into the first position, so it was basically a standing reload. And when I did that, I rushed it and my support hand came over my grip and my index finger was over my trigger guard, like how Eric Graffel shoots, and that's not how I shoot. So the gun feels different, the recoil feels different. We got through the 2 open targets and the first popper, but on the last popper, I had a makeup shot because dot was on it. When I pressed, it just didn't recoil how I wanted. I pulled the shot upper left, and then we hit that steel. I think it was upper left. The video can tell us if it's on there, but big thing is just staying in the game, staying in the fight, and remembering what you need to do during the stage. On the shot with wood, it was a delta, and then I made it up with another delta. So that was like just absolute waste of time. But I was unsure, and you don't want to leave a mic on the stage with this low of a hit factor. Some of these guys, I ran in like 20 seconds. The LO guys are like 18, 17 for the guys that are really on. I'm sure the open guys can probably push into the 15. So we're gonna keep hammering. We've got 3 more stages for today. So we got 1 more stage, then lunch, and then I think we got 2 stages after that, and we have chrono to finish the day.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Clear. If clear, hammer down holster. Range is clear. 1308.
All right, nice little short course, 20 rounds. We still had to do 2 reloads. The reloads are feeling really good. We got a 1308 on that stage. The fastest on my squad was a 1212. And I think Wampler, the big boy from Atlas, got like a 1134. So about a 1.5 seconds off pace from the guys with full cap mags, but we crushed it. We did have 5 Charlies, very, very good hit factor for L10, and hopefully it'll hold for Shane and Timmy, but we're gonna break for lunch, and then we've got 3 more stages and we're done with day 1. And I think that's 9 or 10 stages for the first day.
Are you ready for Super Bowl? Stand by. Stand by. clear.
Second to last stage of the day. Absolutely came in here, laid it down. You know what I mean? We laid it down. Right after lunch, we got some protein in the system. We had some jerky. I had some Kirkland sparkling protein drink. It's just okay, it's a little thick. What did we do on this stage? We drew to a popper to get the swinger moving. Then we had 8 shots, somewhat static targets, backed up on the last one. I remembered how to start shooting fast throughout that array. Smoked the reload. I mean, just right into the gun. Another reload, getting into position. The first target after my on my third mag was a hardcover target, and I stepped and pulled the shot, and I wasn't confident in my grip. And I saw one go right into the black, not sure if it was breaking perf or not, so we sent an extra makeup on it, tux, the rest of the stuff. Everything was all pretty straightforward. That was the only little hiccup I had. Didn't slow me down at all. We're in that focused mindset where that little air is not going to stop us. And I ended up breaking the perf, so I ended up getting an alpha, and my makeup shot was a Charlie. So we ended up squeaking an extra point out of that target array. But either way, pretty solid. It's an 8.2 hit factor, which right now, let's check it real quick. 8.2 is like 93% of an open guy, okay? That's not bad at all. Hold on, let me refresh this just so I can look at my pretty score. This was stage 10, 32 round stage. 94.83%. I'm currently number 2 on this stage. Everybody else on here, it's either open or LO, and we're crushing them. Some good names too, but either way, this is just pre-match, guys. So like the top shooters on the super squads will come through here and decimate scores, but we're here to win the pre-match. We're here to win the overall match, and that's exactly what we're gonna do in limited 10. So we got one more stage. It's a wobbly bridge, and we're gonna start on our stomach or kneeling or something like that. Should be pretty interesting, and then we're gonna chrono, and we're done for today.
Are you ready? Stand by. Woo! Stand by. If clear, hammer down.
All right, we just did a prone wobbly bridge stage. There's 3 per target, 18 rounds total. So I had to do a reload in between when most shooters did not. We still squeaked by with a 6.9 hit factor. The bridge on the no shoot was interesting because I had my dot on the target and I was getting ready to prep, and then I'd be rocking, so my dot started moving. So I ended up taking 4 shots on the top target on the no shoot stack just because I couldn't call where my shot went. I shot and the gun recoiled and the bridge moved, so it looked like my dot came off the target. I ended up having all 4 hits on the target, but we needed to be sure because this is not a stage to throw a mic on. The hit factor's 6, 7, it's still kind of low, but not high enough to warrant a mic. So we're rocking and rolling those 5 Charlies, but major power factor is definitely helping out. Now we'll get over to chrono. All right, guys, we're here at chrono now. This is basically where they test our equipment to make sure that we're in the ramifications of the division that we're shooting. So they check your velocity on your rounds, the weight of your rounds, safeties on your guns, things like that, and just make sure that everything's good to go. We're looking for about 740 feet per second on the velocity. Hello, sir, Hunter Constantine.
Okay, Hunter, step up.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, face down range, make ready.
Thank you. This is Hunter.
Okay, place it there, there, it doesn't matter. The longest magazine used in the match?
I guarantee this is the only 10 mil in the match.
Unless we got somebody shooting 10 mil and open.
Really?
Equipment check. Limited optics passed.
No, sorry, limited 10.
Limited 10.
Oh, you're shooting limited 10?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So he's in limited 10.
Got it.
Also pass.
Also.
Yes,
So this is major.
sir. Should be.
Pull away, 229.7.
229.7. Okay. Fasten your seatbelts.
No, they're not bad.
Shouldn't be too bad. Not with that heavy a bullet.
Nice.
756.6.
756.6.
745.1.
745.1.
757.4.
757.4. 172.9.
Perfect.
Unload, show clear. If clear, hammer down. And holster.
Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Okay. Yep. see
Have a
Jeff.
great weekend.
Just need a fingerprint from you there.
Yes, sir.
Cameron.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Take care.
Have a good match.
We passed. Day 1 is complete. We got 9 stages in chrono done today, and we hit the goal for what I was aiming for, which was to finish top 10 in the pre-match overall divisions, which include pistol caliber carbine or PCC, open, limited optics, limited, L10. I think that's all the divisions. Anyways, we're at 86.64%, which honestly I think is pretty good. I've never shot L10 in a major other than area 4. I got 80% overall at that match, but that was shooting 187 power factor ammo. This match, we're at like 172.9, I think it came in at, but we're feeling really good. The stages are digestible. We're landing those reloads and we're getting the hits that we need to get to have a successful match. Because remember, we're going gamer mode, and gamer mode requires gaming.
Are you ready? Stand by.
All right, first stage, day 2. Started off a little rocky. Actually, there's only one thing that was rocky on that stage. The hits were great, the shooting was great. Got the activator first pass, or sorry, the mover first pass. It looked pretty good. I just went to war with steel. And if you go to war with steel when you have limited rounds in your magazine, guess what you get to do? A standing reload, which is what I did. So I was almost 4 seconds off pace for what I needed to do, maybe 3 seconds. And then going through my phone and calculating all the times, because that's what we do and we want to analyze everything we're doing and everything like that. That whole little thing cost me about 3.5 seconds. So the shooting pace is good. We just have to make sure to hit our steel for the next stage because we have 3 mini poppers, 2 big poppers, and some weird positioning. So we're gonna go ahead and start crushing it. We're gonna turn it up, get our good hits, and we're gonna keep on going. Day 2 is here, and this is the road to a national title.
Are you ready? Stand by.
If clear, hammer down. Holster.
Race clear time. 15:02. Stand by.
All right, second stage in for the day. That was stage 13. I had one goal on this stage, and that was a steel redemption arc, and that's exactly what we got. 1 for 1 on all the steel. Disrespected those big poppers. Ding, ding, both of them go down. Super clean shooting, besides 1 Delta in the back, but I had 2 Charlies, 1 Delta, but I'm super proud of my hits on the swinger. It was just a pair of 8s right on the target. 2 shots stacked on top of each other. It looked so good. The reloads really hurt my time going for like overall raw time. Brandon Barajas on the squad he's got the stage win, and he was like 14 and change with 1 Charlie. I was 1502 with 2 Charlies and 1 Delta, which is like the equivalent of, oh my gosh, I have to do mental stuff right now. 2 Charlies basically. But 2 reloads, smacked the reloads, got the hits, felt good. We're back, baby. We're gonna crush the rest of today, and I'm so excited now. Mood is completely 180. We're staying warm, it's a little chilly. The next stage is an unloaded start, all loading devices on a barrel, which is extremely detrimental for limited 10 because I only have 10 rounds per mag, and it's a 31 round stage. So I have to somehow figure out how to stow 4 magazines. I've got a plan in my head. We're gonna execute it, and we're gonna get through it and act like we're just a normal high cap division. So let's get after it. I can't wait to show you guys this stage.
If you are finished, unload, show clear. If clear.
Stage 14, absolute doozy for L10. A lot of dexterity work, having to load and stow mags at the beginning of the stage. We crushed that. We did absolutely awesome on that. You know, got all the mags where they needed to go. Let me tell you where the wheels fell off a little bit. I went to reload my second mag, and when I had the mag on my magnet, I come down with a lot of force to grab my mag, really tell them who's boss. And when that happened, the mag flipped on my magnet. So when I brought it up to the gun, my bullets were facing the other way. I had to rotate the mag, get it in, rush through a double stack. First penalty of the match. I threw a mic over the top target on that stack. Finished up the rest. Steel was good, hits were good. I think I had like 3 Charlies or something. But that mic brought us down, and that would have been, I got an 80%, 81% on it. Without the mic, it would have been a 92%. So that mic was the difference of over 10% on that stage for the overall standings. It'll be okay for limited 10, just because, you know, we can bet on if the other guys are going to stow mags as well as the aggression they're going to use. But I probably bobbled, I don't know, 1 to 2 seconds on my last 2 reloads of the stage. But the hits were there. It's good. We got no more monkey business. Everything else is pretty straightforward. It's just shooting. We got a lot of open targets. We got a lot of steel we need to knock down. And that's what we're going to take into the next phase of stages. So we got stage 15 next. I don't remember what it is, but we're here. We're doing it. And we're going to turn up the heat once we get to these straightforward stages. It's been a little, couple little things on the stages we started today with that I was thinking about last night and this morning. We got those done. It's over. It's time to just focus on the shooting and hammer through.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Yeah.
Stand by.
There you go.
There it is. Boom, stage 15. I changed the plan when I was on deck, and it went pretty well other than going to war with steel again. I tried lowering the brightness of my dot just because I thought I was maybe staring at it on the last stage, but I think it was overall detrimental because I didn't realize the sun was bleeding right into this bay. So the first popper danced around it, and then the double stack, I had extra shots, forcing one extra reload, which cost some time. And then I was thinking about that extra time, thinking about the extra reload when I came into the next position on the next little popper. So I went to war with that one. But overall, it was an 85% overall right now, which is okay. But I think it definitely, I'm shooting for like 90s. 90s is what I want for overall. And that's going to leave me in a very good spot for the L10 division overall in the match. And we're just gonna get to it. I'm gonna make sure to check all angles of my dot on the make ready just to make sure I can see what I need to see. And we're gonna keep going through it, keep shooting, keep hammering, keep loading mags, and see you on the next stage.
Are you ready? Stand by.
All right, we finished, what stage is this? 16? I think it's 16. Pretty long stage, some long shots, open targets. Obviously have to smash a bunch of reloads, 32 round stage. Let's see what percentage we got on this. Everything was pretty smooth. I was on the gun. I got a little bit caught up on the swinger. I took 3 shots at it, only had 2 hits, and it was a Charlie Delta hit on it. And it was an 89%. My time was a 22:30. David Wampler, who's a LOGM, did this in 18 seconds. So he had almost 4 seconds faster than I did. Had 5 Charlies, 1 Delta. I had 6 Charlies, 1 Delta, but the major power factor helps for it. So it's all right. We're right at that 90% mark, just underneath it. But we did take a lot of time aiming, reloading, and re-engaging targets. We had 1 makeup on the steel, and then that extra pass on the swinger, which ate some time. But we're still in the fight. Let's see where we're at overall right now. 11th overall at 87%. So on average, the percentage has increased from day one. Day one was 86%, I think. So we're making some leeway on what we shot yesterday. For L10 right now, I'm leading. Surprise, surprise. But Tim and Shane will be coming through. So, yeah, same thing as last time. We're going to keep going, get some more stages, keep on shooting. We got lunch coming soon.
If you are finished, unload, show clear.
Stage 17 debrief. Big stage, 4 reloads. I needed to lock in. We decided to now look at scores between the squad mates. Me, Brandon Barajas, and Garza all are within a few points of each other. So we are competing with ourselves now, or amongst ourselves now. Everything was pretty solid. Allergies are kicking up, eyes are watering. just really wanted to focus on finding good points on the target, crushing the points, crushing the targets. We were able to do that 1 for 1 on all the steel. Reloads were good. Coming around that wall, reaching for like my 4th pouch all the way back here. Got a little tight, but we got around it. And then on my last target, I shoot a Charlie, and then I see my dot come high and blast again. And I called it a mic over the target. I could not see it. Shout out to having bad eyesight and being a shooter. So I did a makeup shot on it, and that cost me 1.3 seconds not being able to call that shot. And that's why shot calling is so important. So you don't do mistakes like that, because it took me down to an 86% from a 90%. So 4% without calling one shot. So think about that when you're going through your stages and everything. We're still in striking distance. We're at like 86% still overall for the match from Justine shooting PCC. So we're gonna break for lunch. Then we got 3 stages. Match is done for me, and we gotta wait for the weekend.
Stage 19, the Dot Strikes Back, sponsored by Belt Hunter Constantine. And as a reminder, apparently there's going to be a car giveaway. No, not a giveaway. You earn a Corvette.
Yes.
High overall concealment carry.
Yes, with the belt. And someone's going home with the Corvette.
With the Corvette. And what year is it?
1984, and it's red. It's beautiful. It's ready for someone to look badass.
There's a ticket giver. Come on.
Yep. Racegun Nationals requires a race car.
Are you ready? Stand by. Still clear. If clear, hammer down.
Stage 19, sponsored by your boy. Absolutely crushed. We were the first shooter up. We connected to that gun. We're gripping it nice and hard, and we collected those points. I was right in the raw time contention, even with all the reloads and everything. We finished that with a 95% for pre-match. We are locked in right now. We got one more stage in this last position. I've got to go 1 for 1 on the steel, or else I have a standing reload. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna hit that steel 1 for 1. Like a champion! All right, guys, I wish I could say we ended on the highest note possible, but we had equipment failure on the last 2 targets of the last stage of Nationals. We have officially killed 3 optics on the 10mm pistols now. I've already cooked 2 Vortex XLs. We had the 50, oh, my gun's on it. My 507 comp for these guns were about like maybe 2,000 rounds in on the platform. Cooking through the stage, decent time, nothing too crazy. Bing, bing, bop, bop, 1 makeup on the top. Missed the steel, dot was still on. Come to the paper, first shot, dot's on. Return shot, not there. Swing over to the steel, no dot at all. We just finished the stages for Racegun Nationals shooting the 10mm. This is actually the gun I used in the match. And side note to the last stage, I swapped out the battery tray since that match. We haven't had a single issue with the 507 comp since. Could be a battery tray thing, I don't know. Very shitty way to end the entire match, the last target of the whole thing, but it is what it is. We had some absolute heaters of stages where we were actually beating people's hit factor when they had full capacity magazine. What's up with that, huh? Reload, major, helping out. So what's next? Shane Coley is coming to surprise us now. We got word that he signed up for L10 a few days before Nationals, and now we have some real heat in the division and throwing a slight wrench in the plan here for this easy win. And so I'm hoping the scores stack up. I don't know if this knowledge would have made me shoot differently during the match, maybe push a little bit, but it's really going to come down to two major stages. The unloaded start, where we had a little bit of a fumble due to the sun on the double stacker and through a mic, and then obviously the last stage where we danced around for that last popper with no optics. So it's going to be pretty tight, and I mean, if I'm going up against anybody in the division that's good, Shane is going to give me a good run for my money. We're also following around Jacob because he's also on the super squad, and he is one of the top belt shooters. So we're going to see how he does. Maybe get some words from him between stages about how he's doing with concealed shooting at a national level event as a national title winner, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna rock and roll, get into it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stages. And I can't believe that we gave away a Corvette. That's Jacob Hetherington from the AMU. He's competing for the belt bounty. He's leading scores right now by about a 4 or 5% lead. Probably just gained a little bit right now. He's shooting a 2011 limited optics gun in 38 Super Comp. I think he's the only guy shooting LO with 38 Super Comp. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's like an extended 9mm, and it shoots a lot softer than 9mm. He had a little bit of a sloppy reload, but he just started shooting concealed like 3 weeks ago. So this is all brand new to him. His belly's getting cut up. Let's see what Jacob has to say about this stage.
Hey everybody, this stage I shot kind of the safer plan when you shoot the targets closer. The load is a little tighter, which I got caught up in and had a big old shirt mag. I shot a lot of Charlies just outside the A, so I just got to fine tune that. So not the best. Not the best, but we'll continue to improve. Concealed.
And a big thanks to the ROs running the stages too, because we couldn't have these matches without them. Shane's about to shoot. I had a bobble on this stage. We're 0.25% away from each other right now. Basically, every time Shane gets a stage win, he bumps up, and if he fumbles, he bumps down. It's super close, so let's see what he can do on the stage if he can put it together. Oh, this is looking good. Woo! Absolutely crushed that stage. Absolutely crushed it. He got 3 seconds on me, and his hits are all there. I saw a couple deltas, but he probably just took this stage. Let's see what the scores come out to be. All right, I'm standing here with the legendary Shane Coley, team captain of Team Glock. Let the people know, there's thousands of people that watch these videos. They might not know who you are. Tell us a little bit about who you are and your shooting career.
Like you said, Shane Coley, the captain of Team Glock. Shooting career, I've been competing in USPSA for, I think, around 22 years. 22? Yeah, 22 years. So it's been most of my life that I've done this. The sport itself has been a blessing. It's offered me a ton of opportunities, and I'm super grateful. I get to compete with guys like Hunter, other guys on the squads, different divisions. So it's been a really awesome opportunity.
That's all. And you were AMU too, weren't you?
I was. Started in Army Marksmanship Unit, was there for 7 years, and then in 2015 came to Glock.
Cool. And you've been at Glock ever since?
Ever since, over 10 years.
There's something so nice about shooting a factory production striker fire gun and just taking people's lunch. You're shooting $5,000 2011. It's like, it warms your heart a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. It's fun.
So the whole premise of this video, we're talking about going gamer mode at Nationals. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people think about the super squads and everything like that. And the premise of the video was to shoot L10 because there's the least amount of heat, and I knew I wasn't going to beat anybody in the real divisions. So I was like, let's go to L10. And then I saw your name pop up a couple weeks ago, and I was like, we actually have some heat down here now. So what was your intentions with signing up for L10?
Well, this is my first USPSA match this year.
Oh, wow.
So I really wanted to have fun with this one.
Yep.
L10, I found out that you put optics on the guns, so I could shoot major and have an optic and do something a little different with L10.
Yeah, every stage is interesting, right?
It is. It's a challenge, and I feel like coming into this match, it's set up for limited optics and open.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of really big stages, high round count positions. So trying to do L10, there's a lot of strategy and execution involved. And I thought, with this being nationals, this would be a really fun challenge to kind of go out and execute all of that.
Absolutely, and this is the first national since 2022 that has enough participants in L10 for it to actually count for a title. Because I think Mason Lane is the reigning L10 champ from 2022. I think that was the last time it counted. And so it's just interesting. There's 18 of us, so there's one less participant than the amount of stages at the match.
That's true. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, there's 19 stages, so it's fun. The scores are super close. I shot pre-match, so all my stages are done. You have 5 more stages to go today. And we've been trading back and forth. We're 1.5% away from each other right now with Shane in a slight lead. So all you have to do is execute.
Execute. That's the whole
and
strategy.
the title's yours.
That's the whole strategy this weekend. Just
But
execute.
the whole point is to have fun, build the community.
Yeah.
And we're out here competing head-to-head against each other, but we're still here. We're still friends.
Yep.
And I want you to do so well.
I do. So.
And I'm sure you want me to do well.
I do.
And
you did well. You
I
shot
did do well.
I looked at your scores. You
And
shot
I
great.
just want to preface, Shane is shooting a Glock 35 in 40
And 40.
with like minimum major power factor with a massive lead weight on the front of it, trying to game the absolute crap out of this division. And I shot a 10 mil.
A downloaded 10 mil. That
No, it's
basically
10 mil.
shoots
It says
the
10
exact
mil on
same
my
as a
barrel.
40.
It's 10 mil.
Yeah.
I'm not stolen valoring 10 mil with a 40 load, I swear. But this was, I got back from World Shoot and I built the guns. This was my 6th time shooting the guns, period. 6th time shooting 10 mil. And we just like went into it.
Yeah.
And I had an issue where I broke 3 dots on the gun so far. Have you broke any dots on 40 yet?
Fingers crossed. I have not.
Yes.
I have not. Hopefully it stays that way.
It should stay that way just because of, I think it's just a little bit more forgiving with however the science works. I'm not a science guy, I'm just a shooter, but it should be good. And
I keep checking it every stage. Every stage I come back and I wiggle my dot around, make sure my screws aren't loose.
yeah.
So
yeah.
far we're good.
I had, at Area 4, I had 190 power factor ammo, and I cooked the emitters in my dots. And then on this stage, a stage that Shane put 45 match points on me on, I had my emitter die on my very last target of the very last stage.
This is a lesson for everyone watching. When you shoot 190 power factor loads, your gun dot may not survive. So for strategy and execution, maybe not the best plan.
Maybe not the best plan. 40, honestly, I was even talking about 45 being the optimal L10 caliber because you get a big old bullet, it's 10 in the mag, and you can download those 230s so they feel like little bunny parts.
Yeah, good.
But either way, Shane's got a couple more stages to shoot. This point section for me, this was one of my worst stages of the zone, and your last stage is one of my worst stages of the zone, which will make it interesting for the scores. But I put some heaters down on that side of the bays.
Good.
So it's
like
going to be
some
really interesting,
competition.
see how it turns out. We're going to rock and roll.
Yeah, we are. We're going to keep slugging.
Absolutely. All right, this is stage 16. Did pretty well, just a nice conservative run. I did have a delta on the swinger. I got a 6.7 hit factor. And so Shane just needs to be on the gun, be on his sights just like his last stage, and he's going to do really well. So let's see what old Shane Coley can do. Second stage in, day 3. Yeah, I shot everything up close just because it's my 6th time shooting my gun. So I didn't know what the timing was, and I still ended up with a delta on the swinger. But I went, I actually started right, then left, then hit as much as I could on the move up to that corner. Shot that back array, reloaded to the right, and finished on 4 targets. I think he's going to save time and shoot from the back rather than moving up forward. It's going to be tight reloads for him.
Are you ready? Stand by.
couple little bobbles in there, but still very strong.
He struggled with
2242. I had 2203. So it's going to come down to the hits on this one. I had 6 Charlies, 1 Delta. Neck and neck on this one.
Really?
Yeah, like almost the exact same. I had a little bit faster with nearly the same hits. What, a 677?
That was a 6.6.
6.6, yeah, so like 0.1. It's not going to move the needle that much.
So could give you or should give you 4 points, 3 points.
Something like that. I bet it'll still be in the 98s. Let's get out of the way a little bit.
That's crazy.
This is so much. I have not had a match where I've been this close with somebody. Yeah. That actually dropped me by 0.2%. Even though I edged it out by like 0.1 hit factor.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, it's very rare where you get a match. It's very rare where you get a match where people are this close together and being able to track it live like this.
I know. It's pretty cool. I think able to see it slugging back and forth.
Yeah, it's great. I wish I was shooting with the squats live, you know?
Every stage, one of us comes off with a bloody nose and a black eye.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it was 2020 Area 2. I was shooting against Austin Aries while I was still shooting that junior shooter. And we were on the same squad, and we were slugging it out for carry optics. And it was literally staged, and he'd look at me and he'd go, I'm gonna push this stage. And go up there and then just absolutely crush it. I'm like, oh man, like I have to go 110%.
Yeah, yeah.
6 gear, pedal to the metal floor pinned.
Yeah.
And it was literally just who could connect. And execution came down to the last stage, and that was the Area 2. It snowed. I think it was like one of the few Area 2s where we actually got snow. It was the one that was in Prescott.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
And he just he shot high overall on the stage, 6% stage win, and just murdered. And I had a notable finish. I finished like 1% behind him. It was just that stage, but he was taking targets as far as this stage was, with like sub-20 splits, just ripping them.
That's
all the hits were there. It's crazy.
I had a few of those yesterday.
Yep.
On some tight no-shoot targets where behind the gun it feels like you're shooting super slow.
Yeah.
Like everything just kind of like zoned in.
Yeah.
And then I get on video and look at it, and my splits are like 18s.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy crap, that's way too fast.
Just trust your instincts.
Yeah,
Trust your gun.
just trust it.
That's all you got to do. That's awesome.
I gotta reset.
Yep.
Stand by.
I was sitting in the streaming booth with Hunter's HD Gold. Shane had another excellent stage right there with the rest of the scores. He's now at 2.2% above me, but this stage and the next stage were my best stages of the match, so he's got to pull a rabbit out of his hat to beat those hit factors. I did 100% on this, no makeups, good hits, minimal points down. We got 3 more stages to go. It could be anybody's game still, but Shane is putting on an excellent performance, and I can't wait to see what he does on this stage. He's on his gun. Shane, when did you sign up for this match? Wasn't it like 2 weeks beforehand?
Something like that.
2 weeks before. And Jake he said yes. I realized he doesn't have a microphone, so I got to come over here. I was just talking to Jake Martins, and he told me he reminded you that L10 had dots.
He did. And then that was like my decision maker, because now I get to strategize with 10-round mags on these stages that are not designed for us, which I thought would be fun, and then I get to put a dot on it, which speeds up the whole
I blame Jake because I would have rather shot against Shane if he had iron sights. He had an extra makeup shot at the end of that stage. Super close, no shoot, but it's not there.
Alpha Charlie.
Alpha Charlie.
Looks like he got pretty good hits throughout this stage. A lot of 2 alphas on these targets.
Alpha Charlie over here.
All steel down.
Charlie on the swinger.
Got the Charlie hits.
2 Alpha out back. 2 Alpha, 2 Alpha. Alpha Charlie on all those 4 targets over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Appreciate y'all.
That was a commendable score from Shane. I edged him out a little bit on this stage.
You edged me a little?
I edged Shane Coley just a little bit.
What was your hit factor?
It was an 8-3.
8-3?
Yes.
What'd you do?
I shot the targets
Faster than me?
a little bit faster. I shot a 13-24. It was that last shot on the swinger, man.
Yeah.
You know, that was probably like a 1-2 or something like that. You know?
Christopher's your shooter.
You had to wait for that duel come back and everything.
And honestly, I'm not super upset about it because I needed it.
Absolutely.
So.
You came real close to this no shoot on this target here, but I saw it was a perfect hole right above the white.
Yeah. You know, probably can't put this on camera, but when I saw the dot lift or lift off there.
Yes. Jacob, third to last stage. Man, he wears that AMU jersey so well. I will say he's definitely not as thick as Nathan. Nathan's a solid 260, avid lifter. But that doesn't matter when we're shooting guns. Let's see what he does. Excellent draw, 2 alpha. 2 alpha, 2 Charlie, 2 alpha, 2 alpha. Jacob really enjoys his shirt reloads. The jersey material definitely doesn't help when you're grabbing that extra mag and coming up and having to shoot, but he got through it, still an aggressive time. By the look on his face, he is not happy, but he should be because he's going to be going home with keys to the Corvette.
No.
Oh, you're good.
Very quiet.
Ready. Right.
This was my strongest stage of the match. We got like a 13. It was a 9.7 hit factor. High hit factor is 10.7. So doing a 9.7 with L10, absolutely crushed it. We got 1 point down on this. 1 Charlie, 1 for 1 on the steel. Shane's gonna come through here, burn it down. Let's see how he connects on the gun. It's coming down to it. It's 2 stages, 2% gap. It's coming down to the absolute wire right now. Can't wait to see what he does. Let's check it out. We're shooting the exact same stage plan. He just air gunned it the same way I did. Let's see what he does. Looks good. That 40 is just wrecking the steel. You just have to edge hit it and you're good to go.
1393.
1393. He was a second off my time. Looks like his hits are going to be pretty good. It's like they're overlaying something. That was good. Got a 9.7 on this one. Shot 91% of me on that, and that brings us up to. He's at 100. I'm at 98.23. 1 stage left. It's one of my weakest stages. I don't want to call it right now, but it's getting pretty close.
Oh no.
Shane's up right now. This was one of my worst stages. I got a 5.6 leading hit factor for L10, but all Shane needs is a 3.9 hit factor to secure the limited 10 national championship and ruin the whole premise of this entire video. So let's see what he does. He can literally shoot at a snail's pace and it's gonna be okay. That's it.
National champion, Shane Coley. I love limited division, but man, it's just, we got to give it some exercise. We need to get good so we can still see.
Are they not doing second place?
Little lights.
Guys, how's it going? How we feeling tonight? Yeah. So this being 2025 Racegun Nationals, I thought it was only fair that we give away a race car. I'm sure you guys saw at the range, we had a 1984 C4 Corvette. And for those of you who don't know, we had a side match going on called the Belt Bounty, where if you shoot from concealed carry with my concealed carry belt, the Constantine carry belt, you're entered to win prizes. And I reward the shooters for doing that because obviously they're at a disadvantage. Belt, hell yeah. We're not gonna go through all the prizes, but if you did participate in the Belt Bounty, come find me. But the first place grand prize for a brand new Corvette goes to Jacob Hetherington.